everyone, what's up? Oh, it is Berlin. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry I'm being very rude and spraying this. Welcome back. Hi everyone, we're going to do a little beauty drama video because there's some tea about Jaclyn Hill, Morphe, and there's also a little bit about Alexis Stone and a wig company. So let's get into it. Let's have a little bit of fun, a little bit of a light-hearted beauty drama video. I love this kind of thing. This is more me than doing all the heavy topic videos. I feel like I can smile and I can actually be a little bit more bubbly and be me in this kind of video. So I like to do this kind of stuff. This one, we've got Jaclyn Hill coming out on IG. She was talking about a photo shoot that she was doing where Lipstick Nick was doing the makeup. And of course, when I heard Lipstick Nick doing the makeup, immediately I thought, Jaclyn's working on something with Morphe, because we all know that Lipstick Nick is like the head makeup artist or whatever you call it at Morphe. So this is Jaclyn Hill. I'm predicting it's going to be the Jaclyn Hill Volume 3 palette. I don't know if I'm right, but we'll see. Anyway, here's the clip.
So a couple of days ago, I had an itch on my cheek and I was just starting to feel better, although still very swollen, because they say that the swelling can last for like over a month. Although swollen, the pain was getting so much better. Like I almost forgot that I had it done. And I had an itch on my cheek. It was like a really deep itch. So I went to itch it and I like itched it like this. Like I went like this. And I'm not kidding. Something in my face popped. Literally felt like my cheek just went like was ripped in half. It was like an audible crunch. Like it sounded like someone had like potato chips in their hands and just squeezed it. I'm not kidding. I screamed so loud and I just started crying. The pain was so bad. I immediately texted the injector who did my threads. She said that I possibly broke a thread. She's out of town right now. She gets back on Monday, so she hasn't been able to like evaluate like my face yet. But I'm not kidding. It took the left side of my face back to square one. The pain has been so bad. I've been unable to put on makeup. I've been unable to make facial expressions again the past couple of days. As of this moment, I 100% regret getting this done, like 100%. I'm still trusting the process. I'm not like doing anything drastic to like remove it or anything like that. But because of the swelling and now this sensation that I've experienced, I'm like, why did I choose to do this to myself? I am still hopeful that it's gonna look great and it's gonna be worth it. At the end of the day, I know I definitely won't ever do this again because it's really impacted my life in the sense that I can't put makeup on because it hurts and like I need to do that. I had all this content planned this week that I was so excited for, deadlines, and I wasn't able to do it because of whatever happened in my face. And now tomorrow, I actually have a really big photo shoot for something outside of my brand that's really exciting. I have people flying in for it. Lipstick Nick is going to do my makeup and I have to do 2 looks tomorrow. And I'm like so nervous because when I move my face, I'm not in pain. But when I touch it, I'm like, holy crap. So fingers crossed, pray that this is not going to kill me tomorrow when she does my makeup. I'm being dramatic. It's not going to kill me. I'll be just fine. I'll take some Advil and move on. But it's going to be great. But that's why I haven't been on here, because my face has been in so much pain. One more thing, just in light of keeping it real. As I'm reading my DMs, I just gotta say this. When I first started talking about the threading that I had little specks. One more thing, just in light of keeping it real. As I'm reading my DMs, I just gotta say this. When I first started talking about the threading that I had done and the reason behind it, I cannot tell you how many people flooded my DMs. People with very large followings, fellow influencers from all communities, telling me, oh, I had this done a year ago, or oh, I had this done a couple months ago. Oh my God, the pain was unbearable. Giving me tips on how to get through it. Some of them were like, I regret it so much. Others of them were like, oh, trust me, you're gonna love like the end result. But I'm like, why aren't any of you talking about this? Of course, it's your prerogative to get some work done and not share it. It's not like you have to. But I'm like, how come none of you let a hoe know? If someone would have told me like, oh, you're gonna be down for several weeks and not be able to, I wouldn't have got this shit done. Hello.
So Jaclyn was talking about this surgery that she'd had done in her face. Well, it's not surgery. It's like, it's not filler, it's threading, where they actually put threads in your face. You saw the clip, you heard Jaclyn talking about it. She said she popped one. I was like, ooh, that sounds gross. Can you imagine like having a thread in your face and hearing it snap or something? I don't know if you do hear it snap, but itching your cheek and then hearing it like I would be like, what the fuck? Like, I am in no way plastic surgery shaming or surgery shaming at all. You know, I think whatever anyone wants to do to their face, I think that is their personal choice, and nobody can really tell them, oh, you know, that's going to look shit, or you shouldn't do that with your money. You know, everyone has the right to do what they want with their own money. It is not anyone else's business. You know, if it's going to make you feel good to have a little nip and tuck, whatever, do it. You know, if you can afford it, do it. Speaking of surgery though, Alexis Stone had some kind of nasty comment on their Instagram about surgery that they've had done. I don't know why people think that they can like plastic surgery shame when it comes to influencers or celebrities. I don't get it. You know, at the end of the day, these people are in the public eye. They're always having their photo taken. It's the industry that they're in. Part of their work is looking good, you know, is having that image. It's looking good. Whatever reason they choose to have enhancements done is their choice. You know, I don't think anyone has the right to surgery shame or anything, because at the end of the day, that is their work. It's their industry. It's about physical appearance, a lot of it, the beauty industry. If you're a drag artist, if you're in the makeup industry, if you're a model, you know, whatever, it's fashion, anything that you're in like that, where it's about your outside image, your exterior. If having work done makes you feel good about yourself, then I say go for it. So Alexis received this comment on their Instagram saying, please stop with the filler and Botox. You suffer from dysmorphia. Go to a doctor to have your spirit healed. Then there was this. Alexis showed messaging the owner of a wig company. Alexis popped off on IG about this wig company because apparently the service hadn't been very good. They hadn't gotten back to Alexis in a long time. They took almost a year to reply to an email. It's kind of naff.
Joking aside, y'all, does it really take me having to put something on my story to get a basic response? Does it? 2021, after everything I've done, it takes me literally putting you on my story to get a response? Absolutely not. Incredible hairstylists, artists, not retailers, like Paris and Ali and Crystal, all of y'all, you are artists, not retailers. So I'm at it. These wigs cost £15-20 from the factory, directly from the factory. They charge them for 75. Girl, you're getting ripped off. It's a factory-produced cosplay wig with a shitty-ass hairline that you have to pluck. This is what you're paying. That's £75 for. Yeah, it's been better fucking days. This is what you're paying for. This is a fucking wig, bitch. This is what you paying that £1,000 for, okay? Take my money, bitch. I very rarely pop off online anymore. So take notes. It's the only time it's going to happen this year. It's the only time it has happened this year. It's just a case of like basic respect and manners. It really rubs me the wrong way. I am a very generous person and I will help people make money. I will point them in the right direction. I will hook them up with friends. It's just a basic communication which really fucking icks me. I just don't like it. So, moral of the story is, don't give these kids a fucking inch because they'll take a mile.
Do you know what's funny? I've actually got some tea about this wig brand, Webster Wigs. They're based here in the UK, actually not far from me. They're pretty much only about, I think, 20 minutes, half an hour away from where I actually live, this wig company. But Alexis blasted them for buying basically cheap China wigs, that kind of thing, and selling them at a really jacked up price. This that I have on here is actually a Webster wig. It's one that I curled and like played about with myself. It is quite old now, so it's not like in the best condition ever, but this is one that I curled and did myself. It was just dead straight when I got it from the website, But I actually do wear quite a few of their wigs, and sometimes I find the ends can go quite nappy quickly. I mean, they are sort of 75, 60 pounds on the website, but Alexis said they're not really worth that. And I was like, ooh, tea. But I've got a little bit more tea about this wig company, a sneaky little bit of tea, because I actually know of a drag queen in London who had a wig from there, from that same guy that Alexis mentioned by name in those messages. And I'm not going to out the drag queen, I'm not going to say who it is, but they took their wig that they'd had styled by that guy. They took it back to him after they'd used it and said, oh, can you restyle it for me? Apparently the guy from that company, Webster Wigs, the wig company, he then turned to the drag queen and said, oh no, it's too tangled, I can't do anything with it, and like threw the wig back at the queen. I'm like, wow, customer service much? Jesus. But Alexis also did another thing. Oh, sorry, spraying that in my eye. Alexis did another thing, which was put in the actual factory, the wholesale factory for the wigs. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, oh, you can buy the wigs here much cheaper. I'm like, wow, thanks. Getting on that. So that's all the shade I've got for this video. That is it for this one. So I'm going to say goodbye. Take care. Stay safe. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think Jaclyn Hill is going to come out with a volume 3 palette with Morphe? Or do you think it's going to be something else? I mean, I don't see that it's going to be lip products, because she already just did lip products with her own Jaclyn Cosmetics brand. So I'm assuming that that's going to be a palette. The Alexis Stone thing, I was just like, wow. Woo, she popped off. She popped off. And she said, oh yeah, that's the only time I'm going to do it. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But I just thought that was funny. That was just funny. Like, oh, here you go, guys. Here's the wig manufacturers. You know, have at it. I'm like, yes. You know, I love money off. So, you know, wholesale wigs it is. All round for everyone. Let's all chip in. Here we go. You know, that's me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this one. Love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.